On this adventure, my son Walter, my buddy Luca, and I take a trip up to the Sawbill Lake on the edge of the Boundary Waters Canoe area. We stopped along the way to see a few sights. We're really here to go to Sawbill Outfitters and pick up a used canoe I purchased over the winter. The canoe is a Northstar B19. It is able to carry 3 adults plus all their gear for our backcountry adventure. For the next 2 nights, this campsite in the Sawbill Campground would be our home. On the second day, we got ready to take the new canoe out for a day trip into the wilderness.
Okay. You probably start with your water bottle out when you get on these trails. I think what I'm going to do is shovel.
As we prepared for that outing, I discovered that due to some poor planning and some equipment issues, I only had 1 camera to film this adventure with. For our adventure, we chose to do a small loop to include Sawbill Lake, the Kelso River, the Kelso Lake, Alton Lake, and back to Sawbill Lake. This route would take us across 3 portages.
Morning.
Morning.
Huh?
Yeah.
As we head out onto Sawbill Lake, Luca takes the bow, Walter takes a midship, and I take the stern.
Thanks.
You guys have a good one?
Perfect.
We had a cold night, but it all worked out.
That's it?
Yes, we did.
And that's all that matters. You see a tree sticking out into the water?
Yeah, I see it. Huh? Oh, there's the Boundary Waters sign. See the sign, Walter? We're about to enter the Boundary Waters.
Yeah, I see it.
Sawbill Lake was busy. We saw up to 14 different groups just on our way up to the portage between Sawbill and Kelso River.
God, like I said, I'm actually quite amazed at how good this boat looks.
Track's really nice.
It's bigger than, it feels even bigger than when we looked at the map.
Yeah, you think the map's bigger than when we looked at the map?
The map is only like this long, right?
No, it's longer.
Do you think we were gonna get on it and the boat was gonna like be bigger than the whole lake?
No, I didn't think it would be that small.
Oh,
It was like, I thought it would be like half, maybe half this size.
oh, okay. If we can nose in, or
If you have to
should I go sideways? Probably sideways, eh? There's a big log here.
Due to rocks at the landing, we approached the portage sideways.
Let that wind blow us right in. Just keep us nice and even. Good feather. See, this, if you do this, Walter, it pulls you in sideways. It's called feathering.
I think I did it too deep.
Yep, I think that's we're gonna be able to get up to those, and that's about it.
Oh, I maybe can. Oh, there's a rock there too.
Yeah.
There's one right
See, you
here.
always look at these rocks and see how there's shiny bits on this rock. You know, everybody rubs on that rock. So I'm gonna put my foot out. Oh, that water is nice and cool. Okay, Walter. We'll hold this steady. See if you can step out to one of those rocks. Take your paddle with you so you can use it to steady yourself. Hold on to the gunnel as you step out with one hand.
The what?
Put one hand on the gunnel, on the edge of the canoe, and then step out. Step on that higher rock.
This
Oh
one?
yeah, if you can get onto that one, that's fine. Here, give me your hand.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm nowhere near the back of it yet.
Or are you okay?
Go a little bit further. Okay, hold on. I'm still balancing on rocks here, so
Take your time.
go take a step. I didn't see that big one.
This portage is fairly flat, and other than the rocky areas at the landings, the rest of the portage is fairly rock-free. At 14 rods, we just picked up the canoe and quickly carried it across.
Let's stop for a second.
Almost in the water. We're sitting on the rock.
Yep. Channel to get through right here. There we go. We're free of it.
Walter was on the lookout and keen to find many turtles along the shore of the river.
Huh?
Beaver Lodge.
Yep. And then this is the point, Walter. So this is Kelso Lake in front of us.
So we're here.
Yep, we're right about there. Good job reading the map. You want to go higher or not?
No.
You can come back then. Just be careful. Watch where you step.
Ready.
You ready? Okay, hold on a sec.
In and out without getting your feet wet.
Yep.
we all gonna get out on this one?
Maybe, we'll see.
Want to try to get up on this one?
Yeah, we could.
A short while later, we found a second island that we all chose to get out and explore.
You want to try to get out, Walter? You can step out on that rock. I don't have much for myself to hold on to back here. Get on the dry spot. There you go. Good job.
You gonna come out?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you going to get out?
I was gonna say, because if you want to come out, I'll just step out, pull us up a little bit.
Okay.
You need to get out.
That's probably good if I slide over.
I got you.
After stretching our legs and taking a few photos, we got back on the lake and headed towards Alton Lake. We had a couple issues with submerged rocks that surprised us and seemed to come out of nowhere. But we didn't have any issues with any of them and got unstuck fairly quickly.
Are you? No, we can go back. Keep going back. Go to the left side of it. It came out of nowhere. It is just barely above the water.
There's the tree again, the one that's growing sideways.
No, this is a different island. Oh, wait.
That's the one that had the tree.
Nope, you're right. You were right. Yeah, we should have gone that way. Good eye, Walter. And you got brownish colored water and brownish colored rocks. And the sun is not shining into the water.
Due to some camera issues, I did not film the Kelso to Alton portage. However, the portage landing on the Kelso side is very rocky and a bit difficult to maneuver to get your canoe out of the water. However, the portage is short at only 13 rods and was fairly quick and easy to maneuver. When we got to the Alton side of the lake, 5 canoes were sitting there coming into the landing. They let us get on the lake before they came in.
I could stand right there and I'd like be in an inch or two of water.
I don't know about this, Rick.
No? Getting too shallow too quick?
Come in slowly here.
Yep.
Big piece of ground.
Yep. Big piece of Canadian shield sitting underneath us.
What's Canadian shield?
That's the bedrock. Holy cow, we
Glaciers stretched the earth all the way down to the couldn't go any further.
The Kelso to Sawbill portage has a very beautiful landing on the Kelso side. It is also a well-used portage, nice and wide, and fairly short at only 28 rods. However, when we got there, there were several groups on the portage, so we quickly got across and onto Sawbill Lake. Sawbill Landing was empty when we got to it, as several groups had just left, but an additional 3 groups were right behind us, all coming into the landing at about the same time.
No, we're good. Although the wind is pushing me a little bit.
Right? Didn't you say we do this to help pull inside?
Yeah. We're good now. Watch your, as I say, just pick it up so you don't get stuck between the boat and the dock. Okay.
After getting back to camp, we cleaned up, made dinner, and enjoyed a quiet night around the fire. Early the next morning, we packed up and started our 5+ hour journey back to Wisconsin. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the next one.